Well, I actually grew up 1,300 miles away from where I live now. I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota. I now live in Birmingham, Alabama. I never thought I'd be this far away from my parents. So because of that, having to take care of mom or dad personally, I wound up flying on that plane, taking care of these kinds of issues. What I found was this is a lot more involved than I originally thought, like most people do when you get into this kind of thing. So having been through this personally, taking care of one of my parents, really helped me understand that there's an opportunity here. I was also very entrepreneurial in my mindset in my 20s. And so my mom always said, Dan, if you do something, if your own business, do something with the elderly. And so those two seemed to match pretty well. And I wound up looking at this opportunity through a guy by the name of Paul Hogan who started this. So that's how I got into it. Now, after I started the business, one of the things that really cemented this decision for me was when I did the caregiving myself. When I started, I took care of a gentleman who was about 81, and the adult daughter had flown in from, I think, Kentucky. And I could tell that she was wondering one thing: can I leave my father in this guy's hands? Because she had never really met me before. But I came in, I was on time, I was all dressed in my caregiver outfit, and she sat down at the kitchen table and said, now can you wait here for just a minute, because I got Dad down the hallway in the bathroom, I'm helping out a little bit, and I'll bring him in just a minute and we'll start the day. And I said, great. So I looked around at the kitchen and I just kind of twiddled my thumbs and thought, how can I be of use here while she's in the bathroom with her dad helping out? So what I did, I saw the dishes piled high in the sink. I went over there, and what do you think I did? I started doing the dishes. Now, there's no dishwasher, but I know that there's detergent under the sink, and so I started doing the dishes. It felt like about 15 minutes, but probably only 5 minutes went by, and she came down the hallway with her dad, and I hear this, and I thought, well, maybe he fell or something, so I turned around, and I looked at her. I'll never forget the words she said to me. She said, I knew I picked the right agency, and she had a big smile on her face. And that made me feel very good to know this is what I was meant to do. So that's why it's personal to me.